So in a week, Brandon and I will be taking a vow of marriage.
In front of 265 of our closest friends. And our next guest says it's not the wedding you have to worry about, it is the marriage.
Joining us now is Dr. T. Charles Brantley, a relationship expert with some advice on avoiding any marriage pitfalls early off. Welcome back, TC.
Thanks for having me, both of you.
So there's been a little bit of a euphoria feeling. We're so excited about getting married. We're looking forward to the honeymoon, but that feeling probably dies down eventually.
It dies down. The dopamine that's in your brain during this time is very high, but as time goes on, it starts to go downhill like sledding.
Well, then how do we keep things going in the right direction?
Well, again, you have to take the time to really focus and invest in each other. As I tell people, if you can spend over $10,000 on your wedding, I'm not saying how much you got spent, but you can also spend the same money on your marriage, because marriage is a lifetime, a wedding is only one day.
That's true.
Yes, it is true.
So the first year of marriage is going to be an adjustment period,
Yes,
right?
sir.
What's the advice to get through that?
Well, the first thing you have to do is that there's going to be a lot of cleaning the snow off, scraping the snow. In other words, making sure the issues don't become a part of your marriage, because a lot of times issues stay there, and like gunk and like grime, if you're not careful, it will start causing problems in the motor of marriage. So scrape things off. So Brandon, sometimes your lovely wife is going to be not in the best mood.
That
You
never
gotta
happens.
just
That never
scrape
happens.
it off. And
Doesn't happen.
sometimes he's not going to be, I know that's never you, that's somebody else. Scrape it off, because again, if you don't scrape it off, you'll have problems down the road.
Okay, well, we'll make sure we sit and chat once a week.
I think that's important, right?
Yeah, probably need daily, but anyway, go ahead.
Daily. Forgiveness is key.
Forgiveness is always key. You cannot be in a relationship and not forgive, because if you don't, again, you hold that stuff on, and that's why you need the soap of life in your relationship and wash things off. And I tell couples all the time, a lot of the washing is not from each other, it's from your parents, because whatever your parents did, you will bring into a relationship. Whatever they did, whatever downfalls they have, they will bring into the relationship. If you're not careful, you have the same problem they did as well.
All right.
So let's just say Theresa and I actually get into an argument.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to happen, but let's just say that we get into a fight. Any advice on a good way to fight?
Yes, a good way to fight is never to curse at one another. That's the biggest thing. Don't take each other's name in vain. But most of all, don't do it when you're not at the point to talk. If she's at her height and you're at your height, that's not going to work at all. Please understand, fire needs air to go stronger. So I tell a couple, that's why hugging, kissing, loving douses out the fire, so you cannot have the fire that you want to have.
Sure. People have actually told us don't go to bed angry. What do
You
you
shouldn't
think
go to
about
bed
that?
angry, but I tell people, you may not be able to solve the issue, but make sure the number one issue is done. We're still connected, because without connection, you will have no marriage.
All right, let's switch gears a little bit, TC.
Let's
Can we
go.
talk about the holidays? Christmas is tomorrow. We're celebrating Christmas Eve with
Yes,
our
sir.
ugly sweaters.
Yes, sir.
Any advice on family and the holidays?
Don't wear that sweat. Anyway, really, I tell couples, stay together. Now, this is going to sound very stupid, but stay together. Even if one of you have to go to the bathroom, go with one another. Because when the other person is out there by themselves, sometimes in-laws do sneak attacks, and then he said, she said, well, I didn't hear it. Well, that's why everywhere you go, she goes, you go together.
So it's not acceptable to go different places. Like,
It
say
is
he wants
not-
to eat with his mother, I'd like to stay with
Read
mine.
my lips, no.
Just make it work.
It doesn't work, because there are some people who are unnamed in every relationship. They're sabotagers. And because you're happy, I'm not happy, I'm going to make sure you're not happy like me. So you got to keep them away.
So we're in the conversation now to pick where we go tomorrow. How do we pick? Where do we go?
As a smart man in the middle of this great relationship, wherever she wants to go, you follow her.
There
Noted.
you go.
Yeah. All right, so 27 years of marriage for you.
27 years of marriage, and please understand that marriage is like a shell on the outside, sometimes rugged, but all on the inside. It's so wonderful. That's how I'll leave it just like that.
But really, the advice, happy wife, happy life?
Happy wife, happy life, but also a happy wife also make a happy husband too. Let's not get it twisted. It can't just be about the wife, it has to also be about the husband. And also, that's why a smart wife will always keep the fire burning. Holla.
All right, good
love it.
advice, TC. Where can we find more information about you?
Again, go to my website, www.rest.org, or my brand new app, Strong Marriage app. Download it, and hope to see you guys soon. And
Always
Sounds
great to
great.
see you. Thank you.
Thanks
Merry
so much.
Christmas.
God bless you. Same to you guys.
All right, coming up next, our ugly holiday sweater party continues. Neil and Billy are in the kitchen, but first, let's take a look to see how our ice sculpture is coming along. Ooh la la, look at that.
That is great.
Pretty impressive.
It almost looks like a reindeer. He's getting there.
We'll be right